Today's recipe is all about light, fresh flavors. It's a pasta salad with a vinaigrette and arugula. Very delicious, and the creaminess comes from goat cheese instead of mayonnaise. And on top of it, it's also a little bit lighter than a regular pasta salad. You want to very thinly slice half of a red onion. I generally am not a fan of half of an onion, but sometimes you just don't want to overpower a dish, so you need to use a half. Save the other half for something else. Or you could even use a shallot or a very, very, very small red onion. I'm gonna make my dressing for my pasta salad right here in this bowl, and I'm gonna add my onion to that. If you were making this ahead, you would probably wanna add the onion at the last minute. Otherwise, that flavor really grows and grows and grows and gets overwhelming. To the onions, I'm adding 2 teaspoons of Dijon mustard. For tangy spiciness, 1, 2, 3 tablespoons of olive oil, 1, 2, 3, and 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. Now this one you have to be careful with. I always add too much. Stir everything together and then season it with salt and pepper. Stir it all together. I already have my pasta boiling in the back, so I'm gonna go back there and drain it and toss everything together. Okay, pasta is done. I have 3/4 of a pound of pasta that I cooked here. Any short pasta will do. You wanna drain it and then rinse it in cold water. Normally, I don't rinse my pasta, as you know, but when you're making a pasta salad, you want it to cool down, and also you wanna rinse the starch off, so it's win-win. It doesn't have to be completely cold, and like I said, you can make this ahead of time if you'd like. Shake as much water out of it as possible because you don't want the water watering down your flavoring, your dressing, and all of that stuff. Once your pasta is drained and rinsed, you can add it to a can of drained and rinsed cannellini beans. Stir that around to mix it up a little bit. Then add your onion dressing mixture. If you were making this ahead, leave the onion out and add it at the last minute. Give it a stir. Stir it up. I want to make sure everything is nice and coated before I add my arugula and goat cheese so those things don't get completely broken down. Then add 3 ounces of goat cheese. This will help add creaminess and tanginess. And you basically want to just stir it until the goat cheese sort of breaks down and coats the pasta, and it becomes part of the dressing, really. And then finally, 1 bunch of arugula. Just remove the tough stems and then sort of just tear it and drop it into the pasta. For sure, if you're making it ahead, you want to add this at the last minute so it doesn't get too wilted. And if you wanted to replace it with something, you could use escarole or frisee or even romaine lettuce. All of those would work really well. Make sure that you season it to your taste. You might want a little more salt, a little more pepper. It's a fantastic, light and fresh, full of protein, full of deliciousness, no mayonnaise required pasta salad. Eating with your fingers just makes everything taste better. Hi guys, thanks for watching this video. Be sure to click here if you want to subscribe, and click over here if you want to continue watching more great videos like this.